Vitarka badhane pratipaksha bhavanam. Pratipaksha bhavanam. When disturbed by negative thoughts, opposite or positive ones should be thought of. This technique is known as pratipaksha bhavanam. Pratipaksha bhavana. So this is the key technique here now. Clearly, in trying to practice the yamas and niyamas, you are going to face challenges. Negative thoughts are going to come. How do you deal with it? The technique is pratipaksha bhavana. Let's take an example. You have two parents, a mother and a father and a child. The parents start to argue with each other, you know. Well, my favorite example is putting out the garbage, right? So the husband doesn't put out the garbage and the wife gets angry. And she begins to quarrel with him, you know, you're a waste of time, you could never do anything right, etc., etc. At that point, the little child comes running up and he goes to the mommy for a hug. What do you think happens to her? From that state of anger that she is in, she sees the child and most likely she will feel love for the child. She might pick up the child, hug the child, and her mood will instantly change. She might calm down a little bit due to love for the child. That is pratipaksha bhavana. Replacing the negative thought with a positive one. So what's the technique then? You can change how you think, your negative thoughts, your negative mood, by probably looking at a religious picture, by reading an inspiring book, by meeting someone special and offloading, by leaving a disturbing environment that you may be in. You need to change how you think because you cannot change anything else. You understand? This is the key technique. And the best way for all of this to work is to constantly be aware. We are not aware when we are having these negative thoughts, you know? So there's a nice Zen saying. It says, your mind must be like a house. Leave the front door open, leave the back door open. And let people pass through. The people passing through, these are like thoughts. Let them pass through, but you know what? Do not serve them tea. In other words, you don't want them to remain and lime around. Observe these negative thoughts passing through and do not serve them tea. Let them just go through your head. So don't beat up yourself for having negative thoughts. You will continue to do so, no matter how spiritually advanced you become. But the idea is, do not buy into them. Don't serve them tea. Okay?